and antifreeze. A task of steel and plastic for this fool. I'll pay with soul for every small mistake. Strip threads and rounded bolts to see them through. Determined that this one the yards won't take. Swear nobody loves you like I do. Heart not of gold, but bitter, black and old. Sounds the heavens couldn't quite contain. Machine and tool for art that sits so cold. Canvas given motion once again. I'll keep you clean and safe, so when I'm through, you'll find someone who loves you like I do.
Be so coy, oh don't you tell me anything. I know, Lord knows you'll never tell me the truth. RGB, oh would this feel better in black and white? At least then I'd feel like it's all behind me. And it's coming down when the good men fail. There's no rain to put out. It's a fire sale.
Be so bold, oh won't you raise your fist again?
Fight the sun,
But when it burns, you burn like all the rest. Now you ache, feel the cross chained around your neck. But your gospel will falter and words betray. I'm looking forward, we'll live to see the day when it's coming down and the good men fail. There's no rain to put out. It's a fire sale. And the time will come when they burn away. The fire and flame that's in your hearts will never fulfill you. And the day will come when we turn away, and you can live in your own hell. I hope it satisfies you.
be so coy,
Be so bold. You have us for now. You won't keep control. It's coming down when the good men fail. There's no rain to put out. It's a fire sale.
All on Harvey Danger.
Alright, hi people. Still waiting for it to load in. Honestly, it'll be another second. Good news is I've done work to the everything. And I don't know how, but I actually got the Discord overlay to work, so you'll actually be able to see who's talking now.
It's me.
You'll know who to blame.
Oh, I can't do my Doros impression anymore?
I mean, you can try. Alright, I actually made it in game. Let's go take a look. Maybe. Nope, not responding. Cool. Oh yeah, I'm wearing my Wesley Crusher sweater for the blizzard. Boy, this thing is just dragging. Alright, there we go. Now, is it Project Zomboid, or do I need to turn stuff off, or... Is it because Steam is downloading? Guys, no, it's not.
Can we pick all of the above?
Oh yeah, now that I'm not playing somebody hemophobic anymore, I'm just coated in blood at all times.
Aw, you just made me miss Gonzo.
He's still here.
Yeah.
He's on his way out.
Oh yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's still alive. He's not even in quarantine yet. He's technically asleep somewhere in a bunk nearby.
Real talk, I kind of want to find Gonzo, like, just out in the wild.
It would be kind of amazing.
It would be horrifying. Honestly, it would be a good reference to Zombieland.
Or even Alfred E2. Whacking Zeds in the face and then they squeak. Let's see here. Oh, I need to read literally everything except for first aid, carpentry, and tailoring.
I need to read everything but cooking.
And, like, I especially need to read all the magazines.
Yeah, I think one of the only ones I hit was generators for obvious reasons.
I'm working my way down the list in alphabetical order.
Well,
and apparently how to use generators isn't read yet, so that was next.
Well, I have foraging for beginners, so...
You gonna be a searching boy?
Yeah, I figured that's how I'll keep us warm / find new ingredients.
What's your new career?
Chef.
Ah,
You may
went
recall...
from burger flipper to chef, huh?
Yeah. You may recall Charles Poisson is just celebrity chef me.
That's awesome.
At least that was the idea I went with.
It's like, we had a cool name. It was Alton something.
Oh, yeah.
Because it
For our
was a mix
celebrity
between-
chef.
Yeah, because it was for, what's it called? Earl Jones. When we were actually going to make it a series.
Was it Alton Stone?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that actually is a good name. Looking back.
The Farming Magazine. Oh, okay. I was reading the description to the Hunter magazine, and I thought it was the one to the farmer. I was like, what does making a snare trap have to do with farming?
Keep those rabbits out.
That's actually exactly where my mind went.
Motherfuckers!
Alright, stir fry is up and ready.
I'm at the farm. Not our farm, the farm.
Yeah. Alright, who's ready for a busy day of reading?
I found one of those Kentucky grapefruits growing in the 30-degree weather.
Woot.
You think that'd be super bitter?
Instead, it satisfies 29 hunger.
Wow. I can say they add a lot of thirst to salads when you throw in a
Yes.
grapefruit.
Yeah, this grapefruit was 29 hunger, 50 thirst.
Oh my god. Take a bite of grapefruit and it's the equivalent of downing an entire water bottle.
Yeah. You just imagine not taking like water with you. You're just like, I'll just pick up more.
I'll just eat grapefruit along the way.
Water's just so heavy, bites into a large fruit. Size of a large baby.
You did say it was what, 29 hunger?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a massive fucking grapefruit. That's somebody trying to describe boob size. Well, they're about grapefruit sized.
Alright, I'm sitting down with my book. I'm going to go grab my pizzas.
Okay, grab one for me.
Okay, I have two, so if it works, I can grab one for you.
Yeah,
In spirit, I shall return.
the spirit pizza. Alright, Doros. I don't know. You've seen the new logo. What does it need besides cleaning? Because it still feels pretty bare, but honestly, if it's going to be like in the corner of things, that's all it really needs.
Let me see. Let me see.
See if I can pull it up without exposing my entire Discord.
Feel like the shield and the upper left, bottom right sword need to be a little separated color-wise.
Upper left, bottom right. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's a good idea. Maybe I need to white that out a little.
Or add an edge or something onto the shield.
That's actually not the worst idea. Just give it a really thin, soft outline.
Yeah.
Like somebody else I know. Don't you have a thin, soft outline?
Do I?
Are you talking to... I hope you're talking to Candy.
I'm actually talking to Star.
Well, I was trying to save you, but...
Considering her response was, "Do I?" and then she looked around.
I think I'm going to get a pupper for Hood either at the end of this month or next month. I might just wait till next month once I get paid.
Whose turn is it to get a dog this time?
Well, no one else... Corey would want to, but it would essentially be me buying a dog and then him calling it his if that was the case. Cade Brisby doesn't want to because he's thinking about moving out at some point and he doesn't want to have a dog weighing him down. Not like, you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
renting with a pet is a lot harder than renting.
That is
without.
true.
Like, obviously I can say this is someone privileged enough to buy a house in 2014, but I was doing it because I was like, I'm paying practically the same in rent just to have a dog, so I may as well get a house and pay a mortgage instead, because the amount they'd ask for like rent plus like pet deposits and stuff.
Yeah. Well, and I finally got a credit card, so I can start working on that line of thought.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't just get to, like, transfer some into my savings for 6 months like the initial plan was, because either I grabbed the wrong card or the idea was wrong, but, you know.
Ate a 19 hunger lemon. Could you
Wow.
imagine having a lemon that's as filling as like a quarter of a stir fry with a lot of stuff in it?
Yeah.
One lemon.
Then again, I can imagine just being done eating because, like, you get all the way through a lemon and you're like, no, that's okay.
Ugh. Everything that sounds like it goes with it sounds like it'd be terrible.
I also need to change weapons. I think I want to be more thematic. Carry around a kitchen knife and a meat cleaver. But the good news is I can also use stakes, because I can just make them out of branches I find.
Started reading One Piece, and then the chef who fights in their crew doesn't use kitchen knives because it'd be an insult to use a good kitchen knife in a brawl.
There's a
He
point there.
only kicks. He smokes and he kicks. That's his characterization.
Hey, Conifer. Yep. It won't be a long stream because we got started super fucking late, but yeah. And also, live as we can be while I'm just reading foraging books. I'm up to pain. Is it time for Charles Poisson to start a painkiller habit? Why wasn't I notified? Damn Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is really good about, you know, building small audiences by not telling them when they're streaming. So insulting.
Twitch has tried one good thing for small streamers and it immediately got ruined.
Well, what was that?
The thing about them trying to highlight like lesser known streamers in the front page, and then immediately when one of those small streamers got highlighted, they got porn on there or whatever.
Nice. It's like following by... You know the class between us at Yoder? Those guys ruined everything. They fucked up everything we were looking forward to, and by the time we're like, oh yeah, we got enough money for a class trip. Nope. Oh, we did this for prom. Nope. Maybe we'll have a football team next year. Just Isaac. Just Isaac and Randy. That's it. Oh, and the dials, but...
Dial.
Who was our starting quarterback that year? I think it was Brian. Who now is a millionaire?
So Brisby is telling me.
Isn't that weird? Though I can't imagine Hope's living too poorly right now, being a literal model.
Twitch has paused its boost train feature, which launched last month and let people pay to promote streams.
They paused the train. Really?
After porn ended up on users' homepages with the label promoted by the streamer's community slapped onto the thumbnails.
Oh, God. Almost done with foraging for beginners. Oh, my God. Just got to read the
I was trying to
epilogue.
look up the news article to tell you, and I'm an idiot. I was like, Google Twitch porn, and that went
And
about as well as you would expect.
And then immediately Google Images was like, bruh, do I have some stuff for you?
Bro, you're not incognito.
It's art. It's art.
I'm bringing some fruit back. Couple grapefruits, a lemon,
Alright.
2 limes.
Fruit salad it is, which I think there's still some on the stove, so. Because that's where you store fruit salads. On the stove.
Really wonder what we're going to forage in spring.
Baby mice. I made myself sad.
Yeah. I bet.
Oh, that was dark and gross. Oh boy, would we like to show you some stuff? Oh boy. What's that conifer? Or are you talking
Probably
about?
talking about Google.
Oh, yeah, that's totally fair. Bread knives. No, I need one of our, like, 14 kitchen knives.
Might be down to 12.
Ooh.
So, for the pre-anime night thing I do with people,
Where's a meat
we've
cleaver?
been watching, like, we watch something that's on YouTube. So, like, it has to have the full series on YouTube, and then we watch it, and we're like, wow, that is pretty bad.
You know, as you do.
Anyways, this one was, the one we've been watching is the old Monster Rancher anime.
Oh my god, isn't that harder to watch than you remember?
Well, I mean, I spent so much of it talking about just MR2 stuff with birds that it didn't really bother me too much.
But
But Oh, I didn't watch this far for certainty, where like they're doing actual like tournament fights and stuff
Yeah,
now.
the last season gets weird. They're like actually going to do tournaments so they can. R2. Yeah, no, they have to go do actual tournaments and like there's no ranks at all. It's just all the monsters are. Only certain monsters are allowed per tournament, which, yeah, that sounds like some Monster Rancher 4 shit instead of 2. Wait, like the Toyota MR2? It's a squirrely, but no.
Monster Rancher 2, sorry. I found some hair gel out on my trip.
I found a scarf. I don't know why nobody's wearing it.
Where are we storing empty bottles for?
Empty bottles.
You know what I mean?
For water bottles or for explosives?
Explosives.
Table upstairs. Got my hopes up. I was all like, we talking cars because I know about those. No, sorry. I know much less about Muncher Runcher.
What do they know about the Nyala?
The Chevalier Nyala?
Yeah.
What do you know about the Chevalier Nyala, Conifer? What was I down here looking for, even? I got very distracted. Oh, I was down here for fucking tape. Wow. What? You know, the Chevalier Nyala. Are you saying Nova wrong? Probably considering that's what the vehicle very much looks like. I'll go show you one here in a second.
Boy, you hit your head too many times.
Are you saying Chevy Nova wrong? Yes and no, actually.
Oh, hey, I have food outside. I'll have to wait till Zeno's back, though, so you have someone to comment off of.
Alright, so let's go take a little walk out to our parking lot. Star has decided on a bath, if you hear water running behind me. Which, yeah, she's right, that sounds great. Alright.
Either that or there's a flood.
Welcome to Georgios's mess. Actually, this is a good example right here. This is a Chevalier Nyala. It's just an old... What were they, Capris?
Okay, I'm actually exercising. I'll go get food.
You know what? This thing's low on gas. Let's go do a gas trip. That won't be dangerous. Vroom, vroom. I know, said Carledo. Let's go do a solo gas trip. This game is chugging. I don't know what's wrong. Like, it's not the stream, guys. This is what the game looks like. It's possible I just used up too much RAM screwing around on Photoshop. There we go, it cleaned up a little. A little. Alright, there's Spiffos.
I return with one more pizza than it predicted.
You got 3?
No.
Or the spiritual one for Doros?
The spiritual one for Doros.
I have not seen a single zombie on this trip. This is... Oh, there's a sleeper. Hey, lady! Right, the first zombie always glitches. Damn it.
Still no Brisby, huh?
Nope.
He doesn't care.
He's just distraught about the loss of Gonzo.
Wouldn't you be?
I mean, I am.
Oh my god.
What?
I just... Oh, I see. I'm nowhere near their heads. I was just stomping on his rib cage.
I've done that before, where I'm like, I have everything going, what's wrong? And then I look and the indicator itself is way far away.
Earbuds. No, I'll bring them back. I was about to say, I'm not actually trained in electronics yet, so.
No one in 93 is.
It's true. I own a Commodore 64. You've got a degree in baloney.
Sprays with hose.
I'm very much staying quiet right now. Except for me talking now, and this sentence explaining it. I'm so good at this. Alright. Car unnecessarily fueled. Mission accomplished.
I only speak this sentence and another sentence explaining it. Really? Okay.
Honestly, that was one of the better early Family Guy jokes. Alright. We did it. I fueled a random car, I got a pack of cigarettes, and a pair of earbuds out of it. This isn't even that good of a car. I don't know why I did this.
Did you ever see Mallrats back in the day?
No, I actually missed that one somehow.
One of the guys, I'm trying to think of what else. Have you ever seen My Name is Earl?
Oh, yeah.
The bigger dude in that?
Randy, yeah.
Yeah. He's in that. And he's in the mall staring at one of those eye trick posters. You know, the ones that you had to stare at for a while in order to see the hidden image in the background?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's one that he's been working on for weeks, trying to see the sailboat. And this time he's got his lunch and a soda, and he's gonna see it today.
You know, I think I've heard about that joke, actually.
Yeah, these little kids walk up, and one of them's like, "Oh, it's a schooner." He's like, "It's not a schooner, you dumbass. It's a sailboat." He's like, "A schooner is a sailboat." You know what? There is no Easter Bunny. Over there, that's a guy in a suit. I think about that movie way too often. Because that's in the same vein of he tried to do me in a really uncomfortable place. What, like the back of a VW Bug?
The suspension on this car leaves something to be desired. It might also be because we're parking it in our graveyard.
Also,
there's that.
I feel very strange listening to a chef give out mechanical critiques.
Well, and this guy does have amateur mechanic, but I'm not going to be able to act on it for a while.
I just love the idea of another character just bitching at you. Stay in your fucking lane.
You know, given how specialized these characters are, wouldn't even be surprised.
Georgios comes back from the dead. He's like, that was my job.
Georgios, you gave that up the moment you got bit. Oof. Food stays warm perhaps a little too long. And cold things don't stay cold long enough. Like, in the time it takes to get water out of the fridge, it's no longer cold. However, if I leave a frying pan on the stove turned off all day, it'll still be warm in the evening. Fruit salad dessert. Something I should probably do in real life.
I don't remember. My wife was making a listing for one of the dice necklaces, and it was like a neon green color. And she's like, "What classes would you associate this with in D&D?" And I, immediately said druid because of green. And she's like, "Yeah, that was my first thought. What's your next one?" I was like, "Necromancer."
Well, my first thought was artificer, or however you say it.
Artificer.
Yeah, there you go. I tried to add an E in there, or an I.
I think you tried making it French.
Artificial.
Artificial.
Artificial. That was a weird one. I heard Red from Overly Sarcastic mispronounce Guillaume, and I was like, huh. I guess she didn't play Suikoden 3.
Yeah. It's French when it has a lot of trailing vowels, and you're like, well, what do those do? Nothing.
Nothing. Not a fucking thing.
They make you question the language. Oh.
Is that what they're there for? I mean, in my world.
May as well be.
It was to feel wealthier than the Spanish.
Oof. Why did they need extra letters? They had that pretty well. They had that in hand, guys. And then the Spanish.
I heard someone use tape.
Shit. Oh boy, it got late fast. Must be time to work out. The big day is coming, fellas. At least I think, right? It's tomorrow, right?
I think so.
Our meteorologist is eating, so...
Well, it turns out the jalapeno pineapple chicken from Domino's is actually fairly spicy. My white taste buds can't handle it.
I was actually talking with another streamer recently, and they were like, I'm gonna go eat after this, and I was like, what you gonna go eat? And they were like, exactly that. And I guess they adore it? Like, it didn't sound that good being said out loud, but I could see how it would be good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm just, the jalapenos in this batch are a little hot.
I just don't like the flavor of jalapenos. That's my one problem.
I like them better if they're pickled, if that makes sense. Like, pickled jalapenos are way better than regular fresh jalapenos, if you ask me. And
just because it makes them spicier?
No, it makes them tamer, in my opinion, because the vinegar almost, like, tames it down.
Huh.
That's my personal opinion, though, because I love, like, banana peppers, too. But I don't like raw banana peppers. In fact, I don't think I like almost any pepper raw. Like, bell peppers especially, ugh.
Yeah, I've seen Star just eat a raw bell pepper, and I'm like, you sociopath.
Someone the other day asked me why I don't eat raw onions. I was like, because I'm not a monster?
Conifer says, dude, jalapenos make me fucking sick. Really? No, I can't do them. Yeah, even the flavor. Like, I can tell when jalapeno has been on something, and I'm like, ugh, you've ruined it.
That's how I feel about onions.
Yeah.
Like if they ban on a burger and I take them off, I can still taste the onions on the burger.
100%. Well, and that's because they're uncooked. If you cook an onion enough, I actually like it.
I agree with you there. Raw onions are gross, but cooked onions are delicious.
Dude, onions are fucking awesome, says Conifer. Which makes sense because you're a big fan of drifters. That makes a lot of sense.
I mean, like, I like blooming onions and fried onions, like fried onion rings and stuff.
Yeah,
Those are
honestly, that's
fine.
the best way to have onions, in my humble opinion.
Or grilled onions, those are really good. Those I'm fine with. It's
Grilled
just raw
onions is
onion.
about my limit. You guys are a bunch of weak sauce. Onions are good. They have layers. Honestly, just fry them. Just fry the onion. You're set.
Shallots are the superior version of the onion.
You know, I've heard that, and I'm going to get some this season, so I'll find out.
Oh, shallots are delicious in fried rice. Like, I'm not a big green onion fan, but I like shallots.
I do have a dish towel. Oh, yeah, I have cigarettes and earbuds to drop off. You all are fired. What, you don't like shallots? Shallots are a great,
They are the superior...
Andy's gone. Ridiculously tired, high exertion, wet.
Dang, he just never came back.
There we go. I'm now waiting on somebody to channel point me. I'm thirsty. Alright. Guess I could read a book and listen to the radio. What's next on my agenda? Have not problem with shallots. But it's our lack of love for onions. That's honestly fair. That's one of those things I wish I liked more. I should learn carpentry today. Ah, carpentry for beginners isn't there. Wait, is that the one that's like in a shelf somewhere? Yes, I find your lack of faith in onions disturbing. Yeah. Tea, onions, Ferbert the squirrel. Wait, what? I'm gonna eat a rose hip. Because I actually am losing weight. I need to slow that down before I start dying. Mechanics for intermediates. That was the one that got moved. I bet we have another carpentry for beginners down in the bookmobile.
It's very strange that it's missing.
I wonder if it's on one of our characters. That would be
I'm
tragic.
reading it.
Oh, that'll do it. So, it's not blizzarding. Well, no, we don't have one in the bookmobile. Okay, I'll start something else today. Maybe mechanics for beginners, seeing as I already have a point in that. I heard Zeno finish a book.
Nope, that was Connor.
Nah.
On teen of 220 pages.
Yeah. I have not yet read Performance Models. I leafed through a car and driver, and I'm like, ah, I know how to take the windshield out of an Audi. Makes sense.
That'll be $8,000.
If only.
No, that's for taking it out. Then putting it back in's another 6.
Well, yeah, but that's a new one, hopefully. Hopefully.
Yeah. I was gonna say a lot of them are like $3,000 oil changes, regardless.
Oh my god. Fuck that. I also need to do fishing for beginners at some point. Mechanics. That's what I was looking for. I'm having such a hard time concentrating tonight. Mechanics for beginners. Alright. Boy, you are doing a lot of burpees. Holy crap. Either that or you're not actually doing them and I'm glitched.
I like the poster above our bed. I never noticed that until now.
Oh, that's pretty new. I don't remember where I stole her from, but I was like, hell yeah, I want that.
I like that it's above my side.
I can't reach my side.
Carpentry is
Carpentry is... I heard that.
Okay. Well, I'm all of 7 pages into Mechanics for Beginners, so now I'm devoted. I'm like, god damn, this is a
Such
good
a good
read.
story.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just glitched out. So Doros is moving around my screen while doing burpees. Which, you know, hilarious. Well, that's going to take a minute, and my stomach hurts. I'll BRB. Have a 30-second ad.
Either it's raining really weird or it's snowing somewhat aggressively.
raining.
Sad day. Isn't the blizzard supposed to start?
Yeah, at some point this morning.
Oh no. I literally just watched the rain change into snow. The raindrops stopped midair and started falling slower.
Well, that's exactly how it works. It isn't some horrible mix. That'd be too realistic.
Right? Whoa. It is getting thick real quick. Guess it's time to take a break from farming for beginners to go take a smoke break in the cold. The crickets in the snow. Makes sense. It's like Benny and the Jets. Crickets in the snow.
It's very snowy out. Very dark out.
I feel like you should be able to use a broken katana still.
Even a quarter of a Japanese sword is better than these fat gaijin.
Pretty much. I mean, you could do an Aragorn thing, you know, and stab him with a broken sword. you do anything fun for 420, Doros?
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, had my physical mute on for some reason because I'm an idiot. I didn't do a whole lot. I think I actually wasn't feeling too well that day.
It's okay. Me neither. I stayed at home, basically. Well, I tried to do delivery driving. It turns out nothing but old people in the middle of the day on Wednesday for 420. They weren't super excited to see me. I was like, yeah, I'm going to show up in my weed shirt and have my weed socks on, and, you know, hopefully I'll deliver to a bunch of stoners on 420, and I got nothing but old people.
And they were like, we were hoping for a World War II vet.
Pretty much. And then today, at the plant nursery, as we were grabbing up seeds and succulents and such, this old lady who'd just earlier broken a birdhouse was now nonstop talking to my wife, which was pretty fantastic that she couldn't escape.
I like how Carledo was like, here's a 30-second ad break, and then leaves for 30 minutes.
Alright, sorry,
Right.
I'm here. Oh shit, did it start? Am I missing the blizzard?
Brain got a poop.
Alright,
You
I'm
are
back.
missing the blizzard.
Or is this just the comfy start of it?
I have
was
no idea.
rain.
None of us have been in a blizzard before.
Fair.
This is Kentucky. Still nothing on the ground outside. It's just very foggy.
I'm almost done with mechanics for beginners. Yeah, sorry, my stomach was tore up.
Tore up from the floor up.
I don't even know why.
I mean, I just ate Jack in the Box, so I'll be in your position like 8 to 12 hours.
Hours? For me, it's like 40 minutes.
Wow.
Every time my stomach hurts like that, my wife likes to play a game called What Did You Eat?
It's both diagnostic and annoying.
Yeah.
Zeno, what did you have today?
Pretty much. And usually it comes down to, why didn't you feed yourself, or why did you eat that?
Yeah, I'm finally coming to terms with the seeming lactose intolerance. I've just started taking gas pills afterward.
You could take like lactate, and that gives you the enzymes that if you're missing it and are lactose intolerant, you'll be able to digest.
It'd be a good way to figure it out, actually.
Mm-hmm. It's called Lactaid. It's pretty cheap.
That's
It's
good.
chewable, kind of like Tums.
Well, I was about to say that's good because the gas pills I'm using are dollar store, so.
Dollar store gas for a dollar store boy.
Yeah.
There's just a box of jars on the ground. That's cool. Does that mean we could start jarring?
No,
I don't
'cause
know.
You need vinegar.
Ah, okay. Wow, that is a
Where
good
on
roast.
earth would we find vinegar?
If we haven't found it yet.
Even if we had vinegar, it's so flippin' rare that jarring wouldn't be worth it. A lot of snow coming down.
Dude, dollar store gas pills? Yeah, they work surprisingly good.
It's probably because they're killing your intestinal lining. You're not making gas because everything's been nuked. Well, actually, even if the bacteria died, they'd still put off methane.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's how they figured out that my dog had cancer, was the gas patterns in his what's it called, ultrasound.
Oof.
Yeah. So I mean, even when you haven't pooped for 2 weeks, you will still create gas. Ask Vex. He would know. He's like,
Duke
I'm
had-
dead, asshole.
Duke had butt cancer. We only figured, well, like, we didn't know it was cancer. We just saw that when he pooped, it was a struggle. There's
Yeah.
nothing sadder than watching a hunched dog walking around the yard trying to do
Also-
that. So we took him to the vet, and they put a finger up there, poor Duke, and we're like, yeah.
Also, Conifer asks, fart diagnosis? Yeah. Doggy fart diagnosis.
Pretty much. I mean, I wish there was some other way to say it, but that's exactly how it went. It was like, oh, he might have a blockage. He has really weird gas patterns. He's gonna die.
Oof. Yeah, that's the pattern dogs follow when you take them to the vet.
This seems mildly concerning. Oh, never mind. It's mortally concerning.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and that's where, at least when I was on my honeymoon, they took my cat to the emergency vet because she was throwing a fit, and she left with just being diagnosed as a temper tantrum thrower. So, first time an animal of mine's gone into the emergency vet and come out alive in my entire life.
Yeah.
Have you been outside now in this weather?
No, not yet. Oh, there's the roast. I don't know why it wasn't spawning.
It's like foggy and blizzardy and cloudy.
Fuck, that is horribly sad, says Conifer. But I will say that Logan throws a fit if I'm out of the house for more than about 24 hours. That does sound like Logan.
I don't think I've even left Hood 24 hours alone.
A working from home thing. Yeah, I don't like leaving Candy alone, but she seems fine. Cat loses his goddamn mind. He does get fussy after a full day. I remember that. Alright, let's get
Yeah,
to...
Lisa
Wow.
is also fussy like that. She throws a fit if you leave her alone. Zelda, on the other hand, does not give a shit.
Wow, yeah, no, it... Oh, there's a new layer of snow. As of right now. 29 degrees outside. I really thought it was going to drop below 0. And yet the water in our rain collectors is fine.
Drink it!
Minimum
Not that
12
fine.
degrees tomorrow. And tomorrow's supposed to be snowy throughout.
Ah, so this was starting day.
Yes.
Oh, I guess now I could read carpentry. I could also start a fire.
There is 73 hours worth of fuel in the fireplace.
Nice.
I think we're set.
You're welcome.
Gracias, Doros. Now,
I
what do I
forged-
start this fire with?
I
I
grabbed some
forged
twigs.
so much fuel.
I can start it with fishing for beginners. Let's not do
No,
that.
please don't do that. Alright, should be going. Yep,
I want to sit by the fire and enjoy this toastiness.
it's not a bad
But
idea.
not too close to Gonzo's bed, because that's creepy. What we should do is put a bunch of chairs around the wood-burning fireplace, and then we can all sit around it like a bunch of old men.
Oh, it's a fire hydrant. It's getting pretty nasty out.
Apparently, if you sit too close to the fireplace, you start to sweat.
Yeah, I've
Well,
gotten
don't forget you're
unpleasantly
dressed
hot.
up.
Let's move one more square away.
Carledo and I both get up.
There
and
we go,
move.
69 degrees, that sounds good.
I'm at 75.
I'm gonna come home. It's getting spooky out here.
Yeah, you might, dude. Here's hoping the zombies don't try to come in. Remember, if you're cold, they're cold.
Doros is like, well,
Uncomfortable
now to
wind
let them
chill.
in.
It's feeling 10 to 15 degrees colder than it actually is.
Oh, so it's 50 degrees outside. Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, sitting inside at 67 sounds amazing.
Well, I just watched it fill in more bare patches.
Yeah, it's like coming down to heavy now.
If you're cold, they cold. That's right, Conifer.
There aren't any around us anymore, though.
That we know of.
I.
There's gonna be one that pops out of the bushes and bites one of us.
Oh, I didn't know grass would start waving when it got windy enough.
Oh, cool. Yeah, while you were gone, Zeno, I took a car down to the gas station and filled it because I wanted to. I had to kill 2 zombies at the gas station and didn't see any on the road.
That's a good thing in some ways.
Yeah, that's incredible. Cue zombie horde. Yep, any second now. We're just gonna hear constant banging.
That's why I have escape routes. And lots of pipes and other weapons hidden everywhere. Because I don't trust that the spawn settings haven't been adjusted without our knowledge.
That's like saying what could possibly go wrong. Yeah, I basically just said that out loud and I acknowledge
It
it.
started raining.
Wait, what the fuck?
Which honestly, I don't disbelieve. Like, I could see a very borderline system hitting Kentucky where it just dances on the
Cusp
edge
between.
of that freezing point.
Well, yeah, that's just spring snows here.
I miss thunder snow.
Me too.
I think I read somewhere that excuse me.
This is everybody in my life for the past week.
Sorry. I think I read somewhere that what were we talking about?
Thunder snow.
That thunder snow happens mostly like off of lake effect snow or something like that.
Which explains why we never hear it. Conifer says, oh, speaking of weather, my neighbor's trees fell down. Holy crap. Across the street? It would have to be across the street. Wow, those are big trees. Those are huge trees. Nah, the aspens of the people to my left. Oh. Oh. Still. Oh, the ones in between the house. Oops. Yeah, that's not terrible, but it's weird. Like, there's not enough alleyway there for that to happen.
Someone jingled a door, right?
I didn't. Zeno and I are upstairs reading. The ones that shit on my cars all year.
Sound too.
I heard one sound like someone was doing something with a barricaded door. Oh well. I don't hear anything now.
Are you outside, Doros?
I am by the washing machine.
After all, it was raining earlier.
I do not see you.
Well, that's no good.
Yeah. Like, I can hear you stepping around, but I can't see you.
Oh, good.
Call it lava.
Oh, there you are. That was weird.
What date have you got today, Zeno?
The 19th.
Yep, it's the 18th.
Hooray, I time traveled again.
I wonder why.
Whoa! It's definitely snow. I wouldn't recommend going out in that.
I want to say... Wow. Holy crap. Uncomfortable wind chill. That is nuts. Yeah, this is a proper blizzard. That's pretty cool. But tis. It's one of those where you go out in it just to feel how nice it is inside. I'm gonna just have a salad for supper because apparently I'm not even hungry. It's workout time. Oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't be working out this close to a working fire. Doros doing burpees in his corset and frilly underwear is really distracting.
Oh yeah, what is this? I forget. Have you had to have a new character lately, Doros? Or are you still rocking on the last one?
I'm at 1 month, 4 days.
So the longest out of this fucking group.
Yeah. Everyone was like, okay, Doros, expect for your character to die in the next few days. I was like, my goal is to not die in the next few days.
And then we all died.
Well, no, like, this was after you guys all died. You said, okay, it's your turn, Doros. I was like, no.
No.
I spent this entire server dying.
I'm done.
Now you just need to get like a few thousand, or 1,000 some kills, and you'll catch up with Mary Lee. 1 more month. That's all you have to do. Because I think she's the longest lived of this server now.
Man, Georgios was around for a while, as was Time.
It was around a while before.
I know Hosea was the longest lived of Riverside.
Yeah.
Undoubtedly.
For sure.
I wonder if that rumbling sound we're hearing is the wind.
Well, that would be a good effect.
Oh, I have fertilizer. Could you go drop this out by the composter?
Because I'm wearing pants? Yeah.
Yes. Well, now what do I do? I guess I could read metalworking.
Alright. That's my workout for this evening.
Could you imagine if you were a character that was unprepared and you were just out on the street during this?
Oh my god.
Could you imagine even worse if you didn't have a base?
Oh, if you were just one of those nomad characters?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
You're like, well, it's horrible outside. I don't know if I can go anywhere.
I don't
What
get
I
to
have
do anything for the next 2 days. Okay.
Yeah. Be even worse if it hit him by surprise.
Equip duffel bag on back. Find
You're
my
like, wow,
towel.
this weather.
Huh, this seems rough.
My character has died. Time to respawn. Wow, this weather still sucks.
Yeah, we're very lucky Doros was the one that was like, hey, we should find a radio that's attuned to, you would be dead. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because it came in late enough that you guys would probably think, oh, we can go out.
Yeah, it took a minute. Alright. Hopefully I wasn't out there long enough to get sick. If I face right, it's 41 degrees. If I face left, it's 70.
Makes sense.
It's 75, but I'm pretty comfortable in my skivvies.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Guess I gotta sleep in the creepy doll bed.
Happens to the best of us sometimes.
I'm so glad you replaced that window.
I love the idea that Gonzo is asleep underneath it. Like some creepy monster under
And
the
it's a
bed.
creepy doll bed.
How are you doing up above, girls? Honk,
Just like
honk.
pokes you through the bedding part on the bottom. Hi.
This is his version of going insane before he becomes a zombie.
No, his going insane, becoming a zombie, would be like, what are these dolls doing up here?
He suddenly sobers up. Wait, what the hell? Where am I? A restaurant in the zombie apocalypse. When did that happen?
I just had the Futurama moment with Roberto. When they hit him in the head, he's like, oh, my insanity's gone. Then they whack him again. Great, Google it, Google it. Yeah, I'm glad I replaced that window too. I imagine it'd be pretty chilly in the place.
Yeah, this would be rough.
Now's the time to smash the window.
And hop out of it.
Yep. Wouldn't be the first time I've done that.
You know what? I haven't checked something yet. Let me look at my Twitch. We might get echo here for a second. We don't. Nope, that's still broken. That's weird.
Frisbee's not here. We could keep playing.
I mean, I have work in the morning, but honestly,
Well,
we had to do one more day anyway.
I'm gonna have to log on to Hitman and go kill some people, make my night exciting.
It's
If
just
you're bored, they're bored.
shoot them in the head.
I don't know. I'm just saying that your character's also bored.
Yeah.
My character just read a comic book. My comic books are in the other room. I'm sad now.
Must have been a really sad comic book.
No, I meant in real life.
Oh.
Oh, because you didn't read your comic book?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've laid down.
I am putting like one more thing in the dryer. Yeah, it's my Iron Rodent jacket.
Warm
should-
weather.
I should probably check the generator. This is going to be cold.
I mean, I could probably do it.
If you wanna,
I mean, I have a puffy jacket and a motorcycle helmet on, and you have nothing.
I am wearing a corset and skimpy underpants. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sounds like you're perfect condition for this.
Yeah.
Okay, I went to sleep.
Whoa.
Huh.
What?
It is pretty intense outside. Fuel is at 40%, condition 81, so I'm gonna grab a gas can.
Well, I'm asleep. I won't notice the lights going off. I mean, I would, but my character won't. Working on stuff, moseying downtown, farting on folks. Huh, why isn't that working? The generator is on the fritz. Oh, what do I know that from? Your references are hurting me, Conifer. Hooray!
Yeah, it was moist outside. I was making squishy sounds just walking around on the porch.
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
Accurate.
Either weather or hentai.
Both.
Yeah. Alright. It's a bright new day, except for not.
Whoa.
Take some painkillers.
Freezing wind chill. It's feeling 15 to 20 degrees colder than it actually is, and it is only 12 degrees Fahrenheit out.
Wow. It's a bright
There you
new
go.
snow. Yeah, it might be bright out, but that's only because it's reflecting off the snow. Hi, Candy.
Feels good to be back by the fire.
Says it still has 73 hours on it. What the?
Magic pancakes?
Unpleasantly hot. Why am I unpleasantly hot all of a sudden?
You got too close.
I was sitting on the ground.
Uh-huh.
There are no rules. All right.
There are some spoons.
What has everybody read? I've read Cooking and Mechanics, I think.
I have carpentry, cooking, farming, first aid, electrical, tailoring, and fishing under my belt.
Today is going to be a thawing day for food, so expect some pretty plain meals. Add bleach? No, that's okay, thank you. Bleach? No, thank you. No, thank you.
When we read all the books, shall we have a movie night?
I think we're pretty close. I have to finish... Which one am I on? Carpentry? Yeah, I'm on carpentry.
Well, and I need mechanics and metalworking and trapping.
I don't think we even have a metalworking video.
No, drink the bleach. I don't think we do either.
No.
No.
So that one could probably wait.
Brisby's the only one here that should drink the bleach, and he's not here, so... This roast is nothing but cabbage and rabbit. Enjoy.
Cabrabbit?
Cabrabbage.
Someone just screamed in the middle of the blizzard.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I wonder why I'm not getting world events anymore.
Because you're no longer a part of our world.
What
Makes
kind
sense
of
to me.
reboot shit is this?
Get out of here, hexadecimal.
But that would be so rude of me. Maybe you should fuck my asshole instead, Bob.
Okay, that would be a plot point. I can't even argue with that.
Metalocalypse, anyone? Anyone get the reference? No? Oh, God. Fresh, never frozen cabbages. Whoa, reboot is different from what I remember. I do not remember that part, says Conifer.
There's a lot of parts of Reboot you don't remember.
For example, I never saw all of Season 4 until I rewatched it.
I still remember when I was young thinking how awesome Reboot was, and then watching it again as an adult being like, wow, young me had a very low opinion.
Very low threshold of impressedness.
Yeah, you know, but I mean, at the time, that's the same era of when Crash Bandicoot came out, and we all were like, look at the 3D polygons. This is way better than cartridges.
Yeah, point
I
there.
love 2D graphics so much. It makes me sound like I'm some dumb nostalgia lord, but like so many games that I see that are just like that, like
109.
super washed out Unity look in 3D. I'm like, I don't care about this. if it was the same sort of game but done in like a actual like drawn way, like I'd be so much more into it.
Conifer says, I just like Andrea. Correct.
He means a little girl.
He does not mean the little girl is a terrible voice actress.
Are you going to check the radio today? It's going to
No,
be
like after the time skip. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Boobs happened. Boy, did they. And a lack of shirt to match.
Carledo discovered boobs that day.
Also, they showed her off being a badass by her, like, scratching somebody with elongated nails, and I was like, huh. That's a weird new kink I didn't think I needed.
Fetish discovered.
Family Guy when they all get superpowers from being coated in toxic waste, and Megs just makes her fingernails grow longer. She scratches that one dude. Ow!
Ow! That actually kind of hurt.
Is it bleeding? No, but ow though.
Oh my gosh, walking around in the blizzard. It actually feels like one a little bit.
Yeah, kudos to them.
They don't know what Kentucky's like, but they might know what a winter storm is like.
They're not from here. They don't understand our gun obsession. Because I think that's the most inaccurate part of this whole game, is that every house in Kentucky doesn't have at least one firearm.
Yeah. No, that's very weird.
I mean, like, are we thinking the same Kentucky? Now
I foraged some twigs. It's going well.
This is totally worth you being out in a blizzard. As soon as we hit the heat of the afternoon, I'm going to go outside just to take a look around.
Yeah, I'm actually dressed well enough that it's not bothering me so far.
I guess I did put on a scarf. I might be okay. Yay, my wetness went away. Get down
hell
with the
yeah.
wetness.
of the known men.
Get up, come on, get down with the wetness. Okay, that's an
But-
actual lounge song.
Yeah, that is 100% a thing.
From not The Walking Dead, Dawn of the Dead, the remake.
Yes.
The Dawning Dead of dead dudes.
The dead are dooting.
the Dead are Dawning Duded.
Wow, they actually did a pretty good job of representing an old 286 here.
Dumb question.
Huh.
Only dumb answers.
Okay. Are there any games with winter songs that you guys like?
The map to the snow, like, it's like the ice cap zone in Sonic 3? Or Sonic and Knuckles. They came out around the same time as each other, so hard to remember.
Flappy
But
Bird.
that one's cool.
You wanted
But
dumb
I'm pretty
answers.
sure it's like Snow Cap Zone or something like that, or Ice Cap Zone or something.
I remember that one being good. I know you
Yeah.
already have Monster Rancher 1 in there because iconic.
Yes. It's like my favorite. And I
Twisted
have
Metal 3, the
What?
Rob Zombie Christmas map. It's a remix of More Human Than Human with Jingle Bells.
That is so ridiculous.
Yeah, that one's one I remember.
Hey, it's only an uncomfortable wind chill now.
How was Harvest Moon's winter? Was it depressing? I feel like it was depressing.
I have Harvest Moon's winter and one of Stardew's Nocturne of Ice.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Wow, I don't even know how you're finding your way around. Are you just using the map?
Is it that bad out?
I walked over to the road just to see, and I am having a hard time distinguishing like locations in the road and stuff.
Wow. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
almost done with this book.
I'm
Carpentry
headed
for
back in because screw this noise.
I've done my foraging walk so many times that it doesn't matter. I
It's just
literally
Wad's memory.
I walked north and still called the right spot where to turn right to go into the forest. Like, I'm just that good at this.
Get your timing down. Someday you're going to play a different character with a different walk speed, and it's totally going to fuck you up. Alright. Let's go see what it's like outside.
It's worse than absolutely harrowing.
Holy moly.
Yeah, getting stuck in that would suck ass.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to see the ground actually coated for once.
Could you imagine trying to drive back in that?
That was my next thought, is I wonder how bad driving is right now.
Ugh. I mean, it's probably warmer than walking.
You know what's weird is once spring rolls around and we start farming again, it honestly doesn't make much sense to go overboard on the farming. Just have a couple small patches with a lot of variety. Because we can't store it up until winter. It'll go bad before that. We essentially want to do subsistence until we get into like late
Fall.
summer, early autumn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I found a rock. That leveled my foraging. Oh. Oh my god. Yeah, this is proper blizzard conditions. It helps that I'm also searching. It looks worse than it is. No, not that. They did a live-action 3D hybrid reboot of Reboot. I have heard it is terrible. And it's...
I mean, it can't be any worse than the new Fairly Odd Parents.
I have seen still shots, and it looks just...
I love
it looks pretty bad.
artists-
It looks really bad. It's tragic.
I love nostalgia being monetized.
Mm-hmm.
Really, if you aren't consuming something, you aren't even important. So they're doing a favor trying to find things for you to consume.
I found a chip stone under a car!
All of our problems are solved, guys.
I think the wind just got worse.
Yeah, I'm down to uncomfortable wind chill again.
I'm just talking about looking at the snow.
Mm.
I'm so good at foraging, I'm still finding strawberries in these conditions.
Strawberries. Hey, look, pre-frozen.
I didn't think about that. I don't think it works that way, but I think you could store food outside right now.
Well, I would hope they allow that.
I've done that so often in RimWorld.
Just put it outside when it's cold. Oh, I'm finally chilly. Actually, there's a pretty good way to tell there's some insects laying out here on the ground. Nah, they're not cold. Our bait fish went rotten. That's not a surprise.
I don't know if, oh, does it say is the bait fish frozen rotten or just rotten?
That's a good question. Let's find out.
Because bug bits don't freeze. I'm pretty sure.
It's rotten uncooked. But then again, it's in the cooler. It's not on the ground, so... Experiment time.
Movie night?
Hold on. Science?
Or science.
Just make sure she doesn't blind you with it.
Oh, it's worth it.
I am so good at this. I just found a grapefruit.
It is not freezing. But I
I
am.
love the idea of Doros wandering through the front door in a blizzard. It's like, you find anything? He's like, grapefruit.
He holds up this big ass grapefruit. We're like, what? How? Why?
You weren't here for pornographic grapefruit, were you?
No.
Because I found a grapefruit earlier that was like 29 hunger. And Cleto's first thought was like, yeah, that's like the ones you describe breasts with.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
Master Roshi trying to get his fruit guide. Let's see here. What's next for me? I mean, first aid makes
got
sense.
worse.
Oh,
It got
fishing.
way darker.
Well, hold on. What do we have? We do have a first aid tape, so I should read that next.
Yeah, it's like that weird army one or whatever.
Yeah. We lost a lot of good guys to Saddam. No, you didn't. You guys walked into the city. You lost guys afterwards. Mostly to helicopter
This is
crashes,
first
if I
Gulf
remember.
War.
Oh, right. You're right. No, they lost some good guys to Saddam. That was the weirdest part. Wait, what? One of the videos we have, it's like a field medic video that ups your first aid, and the pro tag's going on about losing good guys to Saddam, and you can stop it by doing this. And I forgot this is the first Gulf War. Desert Storm,
Yep.
ironically.
Then Desert Shield.
I remember as a kid, the Iraqi War was mostly just helicopter crashes. It's not like they were being shot down, it was just faulty parts or bad pilots.
I was like, are you thinking of the ones in the 90s? Because that was Somalia.
No,
There's
that's...
a movie about that.
And a surprisingly good video game. Black Hawk Down.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Ah, the Gulf War that was actually over in an amount of time. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Bush Sr. instead of Jr.
It is kind of weird. All the war games that are made about things that actually happened. Like, does that make sense that it feels like more disgustingly capitalist than usual?
Yeah, no, you have a point. Conifer says, we showed up, killed everyone, and they just, like, fucked off. Which is why we had to come back again, because all we did was create Al-Qaeda.
We had to come back because
Worked out well. Great.
the cancer from the depleted uranium shells wasn't killing him fast enough.
Yeah, that got in the way.
I still think about how people get aggravated about gas prices now, and it's like, do you remember 2008 when gas prices were about the same as they are now and wages were shit?
Conifer says, ooh, too dark, dial it back. I think depleted uranium got him.
I hope depleted uranium didn't get him.
Ah, that's dark. But yeah, no, that's... We briefly ran a story where they're like, yeah, Colorado gas prices have never been higher, and then someone was like, look, right here, they were higher. 2008.
Yeah, I remember graduating high school and not having enough gas
Shit,
money
I
to
have
go
stones.
anywhere. Because, being 40 miles east of Springs meant you had to shell out at least 2 gallons of gas to go anywhere.
Yeah, and God, even the 15-minute drive to work is bad right now.
I remember we got a 5-cent raise on our
Cancer or a
per
blood splatter?
mileage rate because of the gas prices.
Ooh.
people are tipping less on deliveries because of the gas price increase thing on delivery apps.
Of course.
They're like, I'm giving you more money for gas. Why would I have to tip you?
Because the tip wasn't originally for gas, you a-hole.
Yeah.
That's like, God, we ran a... Hold on, Conifer said something. Oh, that's fucking stupid. Yeah. We had a meeting the other day at the studio talking about just the quarterly meeting. And they're like, we're going to focus on employee retention this quarter. And they listed off a bunch of different ways. And I was like, you know what's not on the list? Fucking paying us!
You actually said that to them?
I was very close to yelling it out in front of literally everyone.
You mean
Cheap
a pizza
bastards.
party won't satisfy you?
No. Listen, if we really want a pizza party, we invite someone who does pizza onto the show, and they leave pizza behind.
The only people who like free pizza, like, just love it, are students and government employees.
You should have said that. I really should have. I'm actually angry with myself now for not saying it. Oh, by the way, the roast is eaten. I probably should have made something else in its place.
Why is it always so dark here?
I don't know. Like, that lamp
'Cause I
next to the
broke
TV
light
should be on.
switch. Yeah. I broke the
Did it
light
get
switch
clicked?
forever ago.
God
I
damn
didn't
it.
click it.
God damn it, Xeno. Wait, it doesn't even say turn on. Is there even a light bulb in this thing? Hold on. It's
Maybe it
possible.
has a battery.
It better
Why would it have a
don't.
battery?
Doros went out in the squishiness.
I'm gonna grab a couple, just in goddamn case. You should invite the sweaty night manager of Little Caesars to our meeting, or to the pizza party.
See, like, pre-COVID, Target actually sometimes rewarded us. Like, one time they had Red Robin do catering, and I ate, like, 4 Red Robin burgers because other people were not so sure about it. And that was awesome.
Did someone change something?
Yep. Adding light bulbs to all these lights on the show for pizza. Yep. That's how you do it. Alright. Does
And
this
now
one
our
need a light
energy's
bulb?
just
I think
gonna
this one
leak
needs a
that.
light bulb too. I'm gonna be that guy. Jump the banister because I think it's funny.
Doesn't that hurt you?
Hasn't yet. Do a segment on Charles Entertainment Cheese. Yeah, that's one we've never had on is Chuck E. Cheese. I will say we've had Slice 420 on. They're pretty good.
They better be for the rates they charge. Have you looked at
Seriously.
their prices?
Oh, yeah, no, I know. And then White Pie Pizzeria is pretty good. Also exceedingly expensive. Alright. Room is much better lit now. Hey, Brisby, you suck. I didn't say it. Yeah, you suck.
Maybe go show Brisby what the snow looks like.
I mean, I guess I could real quick before we start movie night. Brisby redeemed hydrate. I am helping. I actually hurt my neck doing that. That said, I need to refill my water bottle. That was the last
tree
of it.
branches. No wonder that was heavy.
Alright. So outside, it's miserable. There's fog and sideways snow, and all the ground is coated. And honestly, visibility is really
squishy
bad.
and gross, and yeah, finding your way back would be shitty.
We are helping. We are helping. Speaking of reboot.
Also, Gonzo's sleeping underneath the bed, we've declared.
Yeah. Gonzo's hanging out underneath the bed.
In true It fashion.
Nobody just saw me climb the gate to close the gate. Alright, am I the only one who understands TVs? Because it's basically me and Brisby, I think.
No, I know how. It's just tedious with a controller.
Boy, I bet it fucking is.
Yeah. Like, I can do it. It's just not very great.
Brisby says I'm still not settled on what I want to do after Gonzo. That's fair. How do you follow up Murder Clown?
He wants to do Gonzo's sister.
Ginzy? She's just a nurse.
Do you know what Jonah Hill's sister's name is?
Is it Jaina?
It's Beanie.
Why?
Yeah, I just learned that, like, yesterday as I was reading a BuzzFeed article out of pure boredom.
Is the TV going on anyone else's screen?
No. Why? Is it on yours?
No.
Okay.
I just thought you were going to be turning something on. And there's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah,
going
let's
on.
do that. I guess I can read and watch at the same time. Let's see here.
Let's
Dedotated
put on that
Wing.
war movie we were talking about. Because war were declared.
I think that was a home VHS, wasn't it? Yep, Combat Wound Management. Everybody
How
got
the
first
heck is
aid
that
read?
a VHS. Yeah.
Why is it a home VHS? That's my question.
Yeah, that's very, very... Maybe it was given to him in the Force and he brought it home.
Hi there, I'm Chief Hospital Corpsman Ivan Philip Keaton or something. Oh yeah, I was reading first aid. Oops.
Right, that's the thing
Taped it
people
off
used to
PBS.
do.
Is anybody getting effect from this?
I don't think I am. I don't think I am.
I don't think I am.
Rip.
Wow.
I'm sad now.
Maybe you can't read during it.
No, it's not doing it.
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like here recently I watched a video and I wasn't losing boredom. I think maybe videos are just glitched for the moment.
Kaboo.
Remember that the other day I was like depressed and trying to watch something down the bar, and nothing was working? Despite the fact
Yeah.
that this is a new character.
Yeah, that is very strange.
Alright. No movie night. Boo.
And we can watch movies to amuse us.
Brisby says I got first aid from watching that video with Gonzo. Well, what the fuck? Unless you're being a smartass about right now. Gonzo got some from under the bed in the next room over.
I'm gonna go eat a depressing meal of some kind.
Okay, have fun. Bye, have a beautiful time.
Bye, have a beautiful time. I think I'm gonna go eat like cereal or something. I need to gain some weight.
Yeah, maybe I should cook something and knock out a civilian. Drag them
Poor
into an
civilian.
alleyway and dress as them. Sorry, I blacked out there for a second. What are we doing?
I like that idea too. That works.
Under the bed in a room over is the best way to absorb info. You have to really strain to hear it, and as such, you concentrate more on what they say.
I mean, it makes sense.
There we go. Alright, who wants Robin a la King?
Delicious.
Work with your ADHD, not against. Also, I think I'm using up the last of the broccoli.
Oh, wow.
Just heads up.
Always next year.
There's always tomorrow. What is that from? That is killing me. Oh, nice. Y'all playing Zomboid too. I started playing again the last couple days. This game is an asshole. That's totally fair, Kaya.
Yeah. This game is an asshole. That's not wrong.
Especially the ridiculous ways you can get killed that aren't your fault. Those are fun.
Drinking tainted water.
Okay, now it's our fault. Now if we drink tainted water, it's our fault. I think Star's still in the tub. Wow. I don't know. I heard laughter. Hey, Cackle bitch, you still in the tub? Oh, okay. Doing my squats and push-ups. Ugh, I managed to rob a warehouse and bring all the shit to my safe house. In progress. I had gotten bitten, but I thought I had time to do some final errands before death, so I started cooking. Oh, no! I mean, most of the ways you can get killed IRL are stupid and not your fault. Also true. Lost all the loot I collected and the car I brought it back in. Oh, that's terrible. Alright. Robin a la King is up. In fact, I should rename it. Oh, that's a long name.
I'm on my last skill book, and then I am done with books for a while.
This guy's a fast learner and a slow reader, which I now realize is a huge pain in the ass. Because, like, as soon as you get done reading something, you have to read it again.
Yeah, see, I didn't take fast reader, but I still took fast learner, so I'm a normal speed reader, but I'm a fast learner.
See, that's probably the right way to do it. These are my last moments. I should make brunch for whomever finds my body. I've never gotten super far into the game, so I've been trying to actually last a while. Ew, a dead body. Ooh, crepes.
Well, we've been,
That sounds like something you'd find in Dead Island.
we've been cheating anyways, since we don't do scratches or lacerations. We only transmit on saliva.
That's true. We are pretty high-key cheating in that fashion, but my god, it makes the game more enjoyable.
Well, and I would say that I think our change, too, on our new characters is also beneficial.
Yeah, adding 6 more points to spawn honestly wasn't a bad idea. Is that really cheating, asks Conifer. I mean, kind of. It's not the default settings, so in my brain. But, like...
Yeah, we're kind of homebrewing it here.
Yeah, we're kind of house ruling, and honestly, it has made the game more enjoyable.
We're violating the spiritual intention of the creators.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
And then Gary Gygax rolled over in his grave.
Bitch is doing cartwheels at this point as a Hasbro.
Have you seen 5e? So wait, you mentioned a radio. Yeah. Who was still alive to broadcast? Oh, this is like emergency military broadcast.
In some weather forecast
And
out there.
I guess one meteorologist made it, yeah.
Yeah,
Wanna
he's
have- not we. Should I have a cheesecake edible or a tiramisu edible?
God, those both sound good. Brisby says, the game very intentionally has sandbox settings. I don't think it's violating the spirit of the game. I mean, good argument. Kaya says, I mean, Gygax wasn't a great person either, so let him roll. Go ahead, Gygax. Roll it on out.
friction burnt mummy. Mm-mm.
I was going to eat that mummy.
He was teriyaki flavored.
Play a D&D variant. The only difference is that you get different parts from everything you kill to cook with.
That'd be a weird mod in this game.
Was that your thing on Twitch? Yeah, you're a 10th level vice president.
Yeah. I've just been playing Apocalypse Base, plus some minor mods to add things like cars and hairstyle. Yeah, I've been considering more cars, but we could
We
use
have
his
so
spinning dead
many.
body to generate electricity. It's true. All we have to do is hook a resistor up to his head. Oh, I'm actually cold. Well, chilly, seeing as there's different levels. I'm almost done with first aid for beginners. I'm going to go ahead and knock out my workout routine.
Would you stick the resistor to his head or to his ponytail?
I think if you stuck it to his ponytail, it would rip his scalp off.
We're going with mummy strength. It's bonded to the bone now,
Oh, okay.
which is like actually the exact opposite of how that all works.
Oh, I'm cold. Gina every fucking night, says Connor. Literally every night. Dumbbell presses. Go.
You can press yourself?
No, it's the one where you lift them over your head. I forget what that's actually called.
I was burning you.
Apply cold water.
I mean, if you leave the
Sorry.
AC on every night, it might make sense for a person to be cold, just saying. It might happen.
Witchcraft. That's what I just heard.
Yeah. None of that sounds right. Express yourself! Or oppress yourself. Where are y'all basing up? So, we're in Muldrow for this server, and we went all the way to the north side of town and found a restaurant called Smokies. And we're like, wow, this could actually work. And we have modified the ever-living crap out of it.
Yeah, it all started with Carledo requesting a garage.
That's true.
No, it started with the partial wall for the crops, I think.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's a good way to put it, because we did need a wall.
And then I put the big truck in the middle of it acting as a wall, and that didn't work.
That was a problem.
I had to bump it out with another truck.
Right, because it would not start anymore.
No.
You like got it there, and then we either lost the keys or it just no longer had the oomph.
Yeah, I don't think it had the oomph anymore because I towed it there in the first place.
Hey, does that mean I can clean up the water on the ground if that window's replaced?
Ah,
Right, take a mop or something.
that's why we put the oven there, was to see if it would get rid of it.
Put out fire? No. Where is our mop?
It is up about around the corner.
Ah,
Do we have a mop?
we should. I remember grabbing one. Sleep on ground. Exact opposite of what I want.
Walk over to the puddle and just sleep. in
Splap.
it.
Fantastic.
Guys, I figured out our problem over here. There's a puddle.
And that was really the only way you could figure it out. I figured it out before you!
Guys, I think I might have narcolepsy.
I woke up in the puddle again.
It's puddle-related narcolepsy.
Puddle related.
Every time
This is why I
every
can't
time
go out right now.
That'd be a horrible trait to have in Zomboid. Every time you see a puddle, you just pass out.
That is the worst mod I've ever installed on The Sims.
Could you imagine in the Sim?
What?
Sim pees itself and blacks out.
Not that it hasn't happened before.
What a horrible cycle.
Found some toilet paper. I don't think they'll let that work.
You found toilet paper before a mop.
Yep. Is that a puddle? Collapses.
You're at work and someone spills a glass of water. No!
Brr, brr. How are we doing on this water container? Because I am just 6.
So, you know what that makes me immediately think of is all those Bounty paper towel commercials where they're like, no, don't let it get covered by whatever I've spilled. And the first thought that you could always apply to those commercials is why not pick up the object in danger?
Right?
They're like, not my lottery ticket. And it's like, oh, God forbid you pick up the lottery ticket to get it away from that spill.
What happens if you get stabbed, asks Conifer. Is that close enough to water? Do you pass out in your own blood puddle?
I mean, ask a hemophiliac.
Oof. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Russian royalty. Kaya says, that's just hemophilia with extra steps.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, no, that's just shortening the process. Well, it's very creepy to hear walking.
Frisbee's home.
Hooray. That said, we should probably quit,
Tell them to
Probably.
log in now.
which is a real shame.
I'm bored and hungry.
I am also bored and peckish.
The snow does not seem to be sideways this morning.
No, it seems to be chilling the absolute fuck out. Time for some fruit salad. Maybe that'll take care of both my problems.
I never ate my Robin a la King.
I feel like you should be able to wave in this game.
There are emotes.
Are there?
Mm-hmm.
Unknown command wave. Okay. Is it not a backslash?
Oh, it's trying to have me talk. That's unhelpful.
Nope. I am hungry. Not for Robin a la King. Fair. Oh yeah, can't you type in sit? Unknown command sit. Alright. This is just like all the text games I played on the 286 growing up.
I found it once.
Well, I'm finding signal, but it's not letting me do anything.
Let's look that up real quick.
Oh, early morning is when it was predicted to end, so that's why it's just snowing now.
Ah,
I've done this before.
what do you mean? Or are you just having really bad deja vu?
No, I have done the emotes before.
Right?
Oh, it's the same to... Okay, when you pull up the menu, you then press it again. Yeah, you can wave.
Wait, what menu?
On mine, I hold the D-pad down, and I have a wheel that comes up with friendly, group, hostile,
Hold Q.
Q.
and then
Got it.
it'll bring up a wheel, and you press it on again on that.
Oh,
you
I'm
can
reading
say
a
hi
book.
and by
Oh, cool.
group. 50-50. Ah, you could do it.
Eh. Oh my god, I hate that you cannot sit on the actual furniture. Thank you, Kaya. Oh my god.
Well,
Salute.
Wow, just
there's
lost power for the
another
first time.
red versus blue thing. Since you can emote.
Oops.
You could give people the finger. Ah.
Is there not a mod? There should be a mod for sitting on furniture. I feel like that's a thing.
I'm sure it is.
I'm
I
in pain.
would not want to try running multiplayer modded. I know people do, I'm sure. I feel like I immediately have like mod conflicts and stuff and sync issues and
Time to take some drugs?
What? If you surrender, you keep your hands up as you walk. Jazz hands.
Well, that is exactly how we're quitting. Where's surrender? Shrug. God, I love Shrug. Jazz hands. If there's not a jazz hands.
It's a surrender under negative.
Under negative? Okay. The one I hadn't checked yet.
Or hostile. And then, yeah, it's surrender.
All right.
I'm so glad we figured this out.
And on that bombshell, we should probably call this a night.
I'm out.
We killed Conifer. Oh god, that was wonderful.
I didn't even know. Surrender's amazing.
I wasn't aware surrender was a thing either. Let's see if I have somebody to dump us off on real quick. I mean, I gotta immediately hop in the shower because, work tomorrow, but...
because you're gross.
Because I am gross. Oh, hey, flame streaming. Perfect. I always forget how to spell his. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I know this was an uneventful stream, but we had good chat, so, it was worth it. Thanks, Zeno. Thanks, Doros. Night, everybody.